Hello Raving fans, this is Diane Cardano-Casacio with the Hot Off the Press Market Report for July. I know you've all heard the saying, hotter than July, and so far July has been a scorcher. Many of you have made your way to the pools and the oceans, so let's pretend the news is a cool body of water and jump right in. Interest rates are down, inventory is up, and according to experts, we will continue to see appreciation, not depreciation, of home prices. Let's look at this slide to see what's going on with the interest rates. Interest rates shot up at the end of last year, and that slowed everything up. And then they started going up in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, it really slowed things up. But since December, interest rates have dropped. As a matter of fact, they are at their lowest rate in 3 years. These low rates spur buyer demand, not just from the first-time buyer, but also the second and third-time buyer who currently own a home and wants to put it on the market. They can sell their current home and buy their next house at a very low interest rate. Now, let's look at the second part of our positive market report. Inventory is up. Take a look at the next slide that shows how investor purchases are driving up inventory. According to CoreLogic, all of the homes sold in this country in 2018, of all of them, 11.3% were purchased by investors. Of the starter homes, over 20% or 1 out of 5 starter homes were purchased by an investor, 7.8% of the move-up homes, and 6.3% of the high-end homes. And it's not the institutional or professional investors who are getting more involved. It's who we call the mom and pop investors, the guys who purchase between 1 and 10 properties. They are really leading the increase in investor home buying. Deputy Chief Economist of CoreLogic, Ralph McLaughlin, says the following. Investor buying activity in the U.S. is at record highs, and our records go back about 20 years. What's going on and why? Well, it turns out it's not the big institutional guys that are leading the increase in home buying. Like I said, it's the smaller guys. It's those who have bought between 1 and 10 properties over the 20-year period. They're the ones that are really leading the increase in investor home buying. The mom and pop investors are not just buying houses for single family rentals. They're buying these houses, they're fixing them up, and they're turning them up and they're flipping them. They're taking property that's not saleable to the first-time home buyer, and they're making it saleable to them. They're actually adding more inventory to the market. Now let's talk about the final equation of our positive market forecast, the year-over-year percentage change in price. Keeping in mind normal historic appreciation is about 3.6%. Let's look at this Case-Shiller report. We are no longer at that 6.5% national appreciation we saw just a year ago. We're back down to normal numbers, but it had fallen as low as 3%, and now we're back up to the historic numbers of 3.5 to 4%. That's where we're bouncing around right now. What's more important is they're more optimistic about what they thought appreciation was going to be 90 days ago. Look at this next to last slide. This slide shows the 12 price forecast went from 3.6 to 4.7. And the last 30 days, they said, wait a second, it looks like houses are going to appreciate a higher level than we originally thought. And they ticked that up to 5.6%. Now, I don't think we're going to return to the 7 to 8% appreciation. We'll most likely bounce around 3 to 5 to 5.5 mark. The reason for this turn, demand ticked up because interest rates have gone down. Check out what Danielle Hale, Realtor.com's chief economist, has to say. Lower mortgage rates, higher wages, and more homes for sale have helped counteract rising home prices and ultimately made it so that buyers are able to afford more than last year. Listen, Raving fans, the window of opportunity is going to disappear. We have to take advantage of it when it's there. I think time is now. If you want to learn how to sell your home in 2 hours at your listed price and more, and have buyers waiting outside your door, meet me at the Fort Washington Hilton Garden Inn on Saturday, October 12th at 9 a.m. for my next home seller seminar. I'll be autographing and giving away my new book, Home Selling Sharks, How to Fight Them, and how you can have them not eat away at your equity. So just go to homesharkseminar.com, that's homesharkseminar.com, or give me a call, 215-576-8666. I look forward to seeing you there. See you in 2 weeks when we talk about how photos, right now photos, should be taken of your home if you're going on the market in the next 2 years. See you then.